Hi everyone, this is Dave from Geekanoids and welcome to another mega gadget collection where I bring you a really diverse range of technology and gadgets all in the one video. Now if you're new to the mega gadget collections, check out the links underneath this video. There are shortcut links to all of these products, so if you don't want to watch the video all the way through, and I hope you do, you can actually click the links to the specific products and it'll jump you to that point in the video. And that applies to if you've watched all the way through the video to the end and you want to jump back to a product just to see what it was called or maybe some of the features, then again you can click those links. There are also links to all of the product manufacturers and links to where you can buy them as well. So without further ado, I'm going to show you the very first product, and this is a really neat product from a company called Findables. This is what one of the products looks like. I've got another one in my pocket just down here, which I probably should have got out of my pocket before I started recording, but I will sneak it out of my pocket whilst I just tell you about this particular case. This is a Findables iPhone 5 case. Now they do a couple of different designs of these. This one is just the standard sort of case. It's in black, as you can see. You can get them in different colours as well. And you might think, well, so what? It's an iPhone 5 case. Well, I'll show you why this differs from other cases. Now, as I say, this is a standard case. It's like a dual layer protective design, but they also do one like this. This is a white case, and you can see this line down the back, and this allows you to split the case open. So what I can do, if I just do this very carefully, is, and I've probably done the wrong side, but it gives you the idea. You can split the case like so, and then you can stand the case on a desk or table, and the back of the case acts as a stand. Very neat idea. Now that's not all of the unique features. It has got other unique features as well. Now just pop this back on so it's back in the case good and proper. Now you can see you've got access to like the top button there. You've also got access to your controls on the side and the ports on the bottom. You've also got access to the camera on the back. And the camera is a clue to one of its really neat features, because you can download a free companion app, the Findables app, and it allows you to scan the little QR code on the bottom of the case. Now I'm going to hold this up nice and close to the lens and hopefully still enough for you to actually scan this QR code. So if you scan this QR code with the Findables app, it actually takes you to a profile page about me, and I can register as many different cases as I want. So maybe I've got one on my iPhone 5, maybe I've got one on a business partner's iPhone 5, and the QR code gives you access to like my website, my email address, my social networks, all with nice clickable links to those various networks. Now I will say one thing, and I'm really sorry to say it, but I love the idea. I do really like the idea, but you can see around the bottom of the case already it's rather grubby, and it seems to be associated to this area here. When you unpack the case, there's a sticker over the top and it's just too sticky, and it seems to have picked up maybe the ink of the QR code, and it just leaves all little marks around the case, which is a little bit of a shame. So something maybe the manufacturer can address in their packaging. But the actual idea is fantastic, because it means if I meet somebody, maybe I'm at a business meeting or at a show or an exhibition, and they say, can I have your contact details? Of course I can text them my contact details or just give them my mobile number, etc. But if I hold up this and they've got the Findables app on their phone, or indeed any sort of QR code reader, they can scan my case. Very, very cool idea. So this is the Findables case. Let me just show you this. This is the Flex Wrap, and the one I've got on my phone is called, if I just grab the box for the one I've got on mine, it's called the FlexStand. So very, very nice cases from Findables. So that's the first product. What did you think of that? I think that's a pretty good start to this particular mega gadget collection. So next up, I'm going to show you a product from a manufacturer that I've shown you before, which is Inateck. They sent me a couple of their devices to actually look at, and I showed you the little round USB 3 hub. This is just a different take on it, so a different design, different style. It says driver free. Most USB 3 hubs are nowadays, and it's a hot swap USB 3 hub that works with Windows and Mac. And let me just take this out of the product box. and show you it. It's very well made, comes nicely packaged. It's nothing to get too excited about, but what I do like about the Inateck hubs that they've been sending me through is they feel very well made, and they're nice and compact as well. So you can see here, full-size USB on this end, and this is USB 3 as well, so you do get some really good transfer speeds. And then we've got 3 USB 3 ports on the top there, and then an additional one on this side here. Nice and compact, very, very portable, so easy to take out and about with you. If you work from a laptop and you need to attach extra peripherals to those laptops when you're out and about or traveling, then something like this really is invaluable. So it's the Inateck 4-port USB 3 hub. So moving on, let's move on to another little product. And I love Rode products, I really do. I've tested pretty much all of their video mics and some of their XLR mics as well. And I just love the quality that they deliver. And this one here does have a companion app as well. It's all about companion apps in this particular episode. You can download the free Rode Record app, and on your iPhone or iOS device, you can then plug this microphone in and get better quality audio, which is very, very important. Let me just take this out. You normally have to cut through the seals, but I've had this out already, and there's not a lot in the box actually, but it's nicely presented. So we get a little quick start guide. I'm going to guide you through downloading the app and getting things up and running. We get a little pouch, little drawstring pouch to keep everything in. And then inside the little bag that's in the pouch, we get, oh, it's all falling. Here we go. Packing, do not eat, throw this away. Do not eat that. You get a little clip to attach your Rode mic to your lapel, and then we get the SmartLAV mic itself. Now this is really nice because it's got like a Velcro cable tidy around the mic, Rode branded of course, and then we get the mic itself. This is what the mic looks like, and it's a really nice capsule mic on this end, you can see there, and then we've also got the 3.5mm audio jack to plug this into your iPhone or iOS device. Now, the only negative is the cable does feel a bit thin, so be careful you don't snag it. And it's also not the longest of cables. It's probably about 1.5 meters, just under 2 meters in length, which is okay. It's long enough, but I would have liked to have seen a bit longer cable. But then saying that, you're going to be quite near to your iPhone anyway, because you're going to be holding it probably like a recorder, and this is just going to be on your lapel, so or on your shirt collar, like I've got mine just here that's attached to my video camera. So a good little microphone, good quality audio as well, and the companion app works extremely well, and it is a step up in quality from obviously the built-in microphone on your iOS device. So that is the Rode SmartLAV. I'll just show you that product packaging again, just so you know what you're looking out for. So this is the Rode SmartLAV. Very, very good little product, and good value for money as well for an improvement in your audio quality. Next up, something for the gamers again. I like introducing you to these brands that you might not have heard of before, but I did actually cover off a couple of QPAD products on the channel quite recently, and I'm really growing to like how they do their products because they're very high quality. And I must admit, before I featured the first QPAD product on the channel, I hadn't heard of them. So there you go. This is the QPAD MK85. It's a pro gaming mechanical keyboard. So it's got mechanical keys, very nice feedback when you're pressing the keys, and some really nice features as well. We've got programmable keys. We've also got an N key rollover. We've got audio ports, 50 million keystrokes, a wrist pad as well, which I haven't attached to the keyboard, that's still inside the box, but an extra wrist pad that you can attach to the front of the keyboard. We've also got backlight, which has got 4 levels of adjustment, media keys as well, 2 USB ports, and a 2-year warranty. This is what the product looks like, or what the packaging looks like, very nicely presented. And then I'll show you the actual keyboard itself. So we've got a braided cable, first of all, on this end here. We've got USB connector and some audio connectors as well on here. And we've also got some extra connectors on the back of the keyboard. So you can run through your microphone and headphones through these two ports here, and then we've got two USB hubs as well. We've got number lock, caps lock, and also some other LED feedback in the top right hand corner here. I'll just get that in shot. It wasn't very professional of me, was it? So we've got some LED feedback in that corner. Obviously a full numeric keypad and a really nice sort of angle to the keyboard as well. There is little adjustable feet you can pop out on the bottom to angle it up even more. And the actual base of the keyboard, so this back base, not so much the keys, but just this back area here is sort of that rubberized feel that you get on some sort of iPhone cases. It's a nice quality feel to it, a nice amount of weight, and it feels very well made. Now it's all about the mechanical keys, and the amount of travel on the keys is absolutely brilliant. You get a really positive feedback whilst you're using this. Now there are some extra bits that they include in the box, including a key remover and 4 coloured orange keys. So for all you gamers out there, you'll know why you get these included. It's so that you can replace your W, S, A and D keys for your up, down, left and right, and have them sort of highlighted on the keyboard. So very, very nice keyboard and very high quality, just so well made. The QPAD range of gaming accessories I've been covering, I've been very, very impressed with the actual quality. And this is a pleasure to use, real pleasure to type on. And for gamers, probably a dream come true, something of this quality. It's got some real nice weight to it as well. The backlighting, I should mention as well, is pretty uniform. Not the most uniform I've seen, but the fact that we've got 4 levels of control and programmability to the keyboard, then it's well worth checking out. So do check out the QPAD range of gaming accessories, including that mouse I covered in the previous Mega Gadget collection. So that's it for the QPAD MK85. What have we got left? Well, should we cover off a product from Editor's Keys, I think, next? We've got a couple of products from Editor's Keys, so we do the Editor's Keys ones next. And we start with a similar product to what I actually covered in an individual product review before, which was their Vocal Booth Pro. They've introduced a new one. This is what the product box looks like. It's called the Vocal Booth Flex, and this is a vocal booth that gives you some really nice enhancements to the audio that you're recording, but in a portable sort of format. Now I'll show you the actual main product first, and then I'll show you some of the companion products. It actually comes packaged like this, so in folded form. Very, very nice looking design, and similar to the Pro version that I actually covered before. We've got a mounting bit on the bottom here, and you can mount this to like a desk stand or a clamp or a full height sort of microphone stand. It's entirely up to you what you mount this to, but the fact that it sort of folds down into this portable package makes it a really nice option. And what happens when you're recording from a microphone is your voice reflects off of surfaces. So sometimes you'll hear me doing microphone tests for my videos where things sound a little bit echoey, and that's because I'm in quite a large studio and my voice reflects off all the surfaces and you get echoes back in your audio. This has got acoustic foam on the inside, and the idea is in front of the acoustic foam you mount your microphone, be that an XLR microphone or a USB microphone, and then when you're speaking your voice does not reflect off of all the surfaces in your room. It's absorbed by this acoustic foam. So very, very effective, and it does improve the audio a lot. In fact, I'm not sure if this will actually come out on the video, but if I talk into the Vocal Booth Flex like this, and then I move it and actually talk into my studio room, you may well even notice a difference from my lapel mic. So again, this is me talking with my voice reflecting around all of the hard surfaces and the furnishings in the studio, and then if I put this up in front of me, you might well hear a difference in the audio. So you get the idea of how it works. It's not designed to be used with one of these lapel mics, it's designed to be used with a proper sort of vocal mic. So very, very nicely designed and presented. This is the portable Vocal Booth Flex. And I mentioned there's some companion products, and these probably won't make a lot of sense to you unless you've actually got the product, but we've got like this microphone clamp here, so you can attach this to the vocal booth flex that I just showed you, and then we've got a microphone attachment on the top. We've also got another microphone attachment here. You can probably use that in combination with this, and then your microphone can slot in. We've also got a clamp as well. And then we've also got this longer arm as well, which we can attach to a microphone stand. And this just allows you to get the most out of the vocal booth flex. So Editor's Keys, really good products, and they really do work. I'm hoping that when I did that little demonstration, it actually worked with this mic, just to demonstrate that acoustics are very important. Even if you're not a singer, if you're not an artist that actually produces music tracks, even if you're somebody who just does voiceovers on videos, very, very important that you actually make the most of your audio. And whilst we're on the subject of audio, nice segue there, another Editor's Keys Studio Series product. This is their XLR to USB converter, high quality USB analog digital converter. And I mentioned when showing you the previous product, this one, that you could use it with either a USB microphone or an XLR microphone. Well, what would happen if you had an XLR microphone, but you wanted to quickly just connect it into a USB connection without going through a mixing desk? This is your answer. Very, very cool little product. And it is just a converter. It converts an XLR mic to USB. So we've got XLR connection on this end where you plug your XLR cable, and then we've got on the other end a USB connection, and also headphone port as well for monitoring the audio. It supplies 48 volt phantom power as well, and then on the side we've got gain controls, high, low, sort of treble, and I think it would be treble. Let me just see. I'm sure it says on here that you can adjust the treble on here. Yeah, treble and bass adjustment. So we've got treble and bass adjustment and volume control for the headphone monitoring on the side, and an LED feedback there as well if you're using that phantom power. So very, very cool product. It's well made as well. It doesn't creak around at all. It's nice and compact. And for me, I mean, I test a lot of XLR microphones and USB microphones. So limited use for myself personally, but certainly if you've got somebody who uses XLR mics in a studio and then they find themselves in a position maybe again where they're traveling and they've only got their laptop, they haven't got all their external mixing desks, etc., but they want to use the same mic, this is a great solution because they can just plug it in there and it converts it to USB, and you've still got that monitoring control as well. So I think it's a really nice product. So do check these out on the Editor's Keys website. Last but not least, this is a product that when the company contacted me, I was very excited to actually get it into the studio because this sort of technology just fascinates me, and I haven't actually tested anything like this before as far as I can remember in Geekanoids history. Let me show you the product packaging first, and there is still some accessories in here as well. It comes with loads of adapters and chargers and things. This is from a company called vtech, and it is their audio video doorbell. Okay, audio video doorbell. So an absolutely superb device. It uses DECT 6.0 technology. It's got caller ID waiting, stores 50 calls, voice announce as well, push to talk operation, HD audio for fuller, clearer sound, an eco power mode, a quiet mode, and an expandable system as well. You can add up to 2 doorbells and 10 handsets onto this system. And it allows you to see who is calling at your front door. Brilliant product. Let me show you what you get. You do get a couple of handsets inside this main box. This is what the handsets look like. If I just hold this, its display is full color on the display there. And then we've got a keypad on the bottom, and then we've got various controls for viewing, talking, etc. And it just feels like a normal sort of DECT telephone. Very, very cool. And it takes rechargeable batteries. We've also got a push to talk button on the side here as well, and a snapshot button as well. So if somebody's at your front door and you want to take a photo of them, you can push this and actually take a snapshot of whoever's at your front door. So this resides on its own charging base, Then we've got a second charging base here as well, and this is what the actual second charging base looks like, and it contains an answer phone. So we've got answer, delete, skip, repeat, play, start and stop for your messages. Connects into a normal telephone line, so you can use it as a normal telephone, and lifts off like so. Very, very well made. HD audio speaker on the back there, and really nice buttons. Very, very nice buttons. And again, colour display on this one, and backlit keys on the bottom keys. It's all backlit, and it just sits there nicely on the charging base. And then this is the doorbell. I've left the back off slightly just so that I could show you the back. Now we've got battery connectors in the back, and then angle adjustment. See there? Battery connectors, and then a little joystick for angle adjustment. And the angle adjustment is a very, very well thought out feature. This also, just let me tell you about this as well. When you're putting the back on, it's got rubber seals all the way round, because obviously, so once this is clipped on properly, you screw this through here to secure it, and it's all water sealed, because this could be outside, obviously, on your front door. And the reason we got that angle adjustment is because in the top here, there is a little camera. You see the camera there? And you want to be able to put this on your door in a particular position, and then angle that camera up and down so that it's looking at the average sort of height person. And it's great that you can make that minor adjustment using the little joystick in the back. And then of course we've got the speaker and microphone built into this as well, and the actual push button to activate the doorbell. So when you've got callers at your front door, they push this, camera activates, you can look on the screen of either of the two handsets and see who is calling at your front door. If you happen to have an automatic opener as well, you could incorporate that into your system. But as it stands, this is just going to enable you to decide whether you want to go to your front door and let that person in. Great, if you get cold callers as well, you can just sort of say, no thank you, not interested, and it saved you going to the front door. Great if you work maybe from home, from an outdoor office, something like that. You can have the additional handset in that outdoor office, or even an indoor office. If you work from home, you don't want to be disturbed coming to the door unnecessarily. Brilliant. For older people, brilliant as well, because they get to see who's at the front door before they open it. Fantastic product. Really, really good. I'm going to show you that product packaging again actually on this one, because I've been just the features on this really do impress me. This is the vtech audio video doorbell 2 handset system. Really, really great idea. I know there are other alternatives to this on the market, but I just think this is really good. So that's it for this mega gadget collection. Thank you very much for joining me. I really do appreciate you watching these every Saturday, and I thoroughly enjoy producing them as well. I just love sharing technology with you guys and girls. So if you've enjoyed it, please do subscribe so you don't miss out on my other videos. Please also hit that like button because it really does help. I'll see you all in the next one.